when I decide I'm not ready to broadcast, and then I broadcast before I'm ready anyway. Hi, good afternoon. I think we just bleeped off the morning, and not in a good way. Yeah. It's so sunny outside, bro. I stayed up late last night. Ugh. Alone. I could not get out of bed this morning. I never did. I'm still in bed. Hi. Hi. Oh, I'm feeling kind of abandoned in my attempted relationship. Also, like I'm guilty for something else I did, but who's gonna make me guilty? Are the pearly gates before you every moment? It's hella warm here, bro. I just broke a sweat doing something. I'm so sad. I wish it was like that, but it's not. I'm just sad now. Just sad and vaguely apprehensive about the future. I love that I'm not. Okay, I'm romantically apprehensive. Physically apprehensive. When are you not? When are you not on the fence? Oh, when you're in the stars. Drink this sauce. Huh. Hi. Hi. I had a spiritual awakening in 2016. Uh-huh. Well, I'd rather bake my beans. Baked beans are hella good. Are you being sarcastic, Daddy? Or am I acting level-headed and very calm today? I don't know. Was what, blank shul? Frail cacti? Hi, Felgar! You mean like green beans? Or like beans before they get hard? Evi Kalashnivi. Um, Welcome to the blank that aren't blank. Welcome to that thing that happens at the end of the road that you don't have to go down the road to find. Exactly. Out of your body into your spiritual body. What kind of Mediterraneans? I drink coffee. Falgar. I drink coffee. Mediterranean coffee. Are you trying to shut down the stream because you want to dance? You want to shut down the stream? I make a new stream where we dance. I don't know what kind of dancing that was. That wasn't really dancing. But anyway. Ivy Karashnevi. Amar Ivy. The first time I ever did blank, I never did lots of other blanks ever again. Say what you want to say. And no, I don't advocate blank. I advocate for love. Ew. Oh my gosh. I saw one of my idols. Whoops. One of my idols. One of my idols. Yeah. I saw one of my idols call herself a lover girl the other day. Holy, oh god. Also, I'm paranoid as hell, y'all. And to say the least, I gave myself reason to be paranoid. Oh no, is it time for performance art? I forgot this song existed. We have to listen to it.
And Pixel 6.
Okay, bye.
I'm going to heart you, performance heart you, so hard. I'm going to performance heart you. All night, all night, all night. For a week, I'm going to performance art you. Off the face of this planet, perform. I'm going to perform you off the face of this planet. I'm going to art you, performance art you. So hard, I'm going to performance art you. All night, all night, all night. For a week, I'm going to performance art you. The face of this planet, I'm going to perform you off the face of this planet.
This song is a song I wrote yesterday. It's not released. Thank you for your feedback. It's such good feedback. It's called I'm Going to Performance Art You Off the Face of This Planet.
I'm going to I'm going to performance art you off the face of this planet. Perform. I'm gonna perform you off the face of this planet. I'm going to art you. Art you.
Yes, Shizzle.
Performance art you. So hard. I'm going to performance art you all night for a week. I'm going to performance art you off the face of this planet. Perform. I'm gonna perform you.
You know what? This song started out as like total sarcasm, but the lyrics, I'm going to performance art you so hard all night for a week. We're kind of like treading into love song territory with that sentiment, if I don't say so myself. Or like when I hear myself say that to somebody, oh boy, I know. I don't know.
Face of this planet.
Love song.
Is it true what they say? When you do it, you feel more. Is it true what I heard? When you've done it, it feels deeper. Is it true? Is it true? Like a free fall. Do you feel more? So you feel it deeper. They say it's true. They say it's true.
That was the best I've ever performed that song. Also, the last time I tried to perform that song, I bombed it. But I learned that you can't half-ass this song. Not that you can half-ass any of my songs, but some are easier than other ones where you legit have to scream it. You freaking have to freaking Janis Joplin it out, bro. If you're not ready to Janis Joplin it up or out, then you're just screwed. And you're like, so, the last time I performed this song, I was like, not ready to Janis Joplin it up and out of here. But I learned that you have to Janis Joplin it up. So, this time when I chose that song, I was ready. And I've never been ready to sing that. Also, I freaking love that my songs from last year have become like applicable to my most recent relationships, and that is mind-blowing to me. I'm like, I don't know if I'm manifesting things and living my songs exactly, or if I'm writing songs about human experiences and reinforcing the reality of those human experiences. But in any event, what's deeper than that? This song is hella released. This song was released last August. Actually, this album was the first album that I released on Spotify, just to be done with something.
is eloquent when
Thank you, Orlando. I need to brush my hair for this concert to continue. We're gonna listen to this song while I find my hairbrush.
I get the ones that make you say I love you. Can't help it, won't help it. I love you on the first day. I love you on the first day. I find the ones that make me beg. I love you. Beg, I love you. Cry, I love you. I get the ones that make you say I love you.
It's gonna mess up my hair more.
I get the ones who make you say I love you. It's all you can say. It's all you can say. An omelet with cheese. Omelet all from age. I love you. That's all I can say. I get the ones who make me say on the first day, on the first day, day.
Here we go. I don't know how well I am at singing this song. Oh, well.
I want to talk, want to talk about something that happened in my heart. Something funny happened in my heart. A twinge of something, a taste of something that stayed in my mouth. You said you were just messing with me, my Bonnie and Clyde wannabes, Romeo and Juliet wannabes, like what you are for me, a muse, I wanna be.
Be careful. Be careful who you tell your name. Do you trust them?
When I think of
Cry your name forever.
to say to you, it's unambiguous. I want you. I want you. I want you for what? I want you. I don't know. I want you.
You know, what's interesting is I wrote that song, but did I take artistic license or am I a terrible temptress? Uh-oh. Yes, that was a song called Give Me What's Mine. You, off of the Americana Weird Love Songs album. Michelle, it's my first album. So, hi. Ooh. Oh, Falgar? Mm. Okay, well, never mind. Here's a personal apology to Doobie Doo Bap 590. Um, wait, I think, unless they spammed after that. I don't know, did they? I don't know. I am on caffeine. My attempted relationship kind of crashed, and I'm codependent as hell. The music, we were just playing it. We actually have to loop back. I felt like that song should come, this song should come next.
Lay down your soul. Your soul. Lay down your reproductive destiny. Lay down your soul. Lay down your last name. Lay down your soul. Your soul. Lay down your reproductive destiny. Lay down your soul. Lay down your last name. Lay down your soul. How much would I charge? Lay down your soul. How do I charge? Lay down your soul. How much does it cost to lay down with me? Lay down your soul.
Thank you. And then it's gonna loop back, but I wanted to, I guess. Here we go. Again.
Is it true? When you do it, you feel more. Is it true what I heard? When you've done it, it feels deeper. Is it true? Is it true? Like a free fall. Do you feel more? So you feel it deeper. They say it's true. They say it's true. Does it get deeper? I'm afraid of it getting deeper. I'm afraid of it. I'm afraid of it getting deeper. Is it true? What they say? What's deeper? What's deeper than this? Is it true? What they say? What's deeper? What's deeper than this?
Holy crap. I recently said that I stopped writing songs and I started capturing spiritual experiences, but I actually felt this crazy flying anti-gravity type experience in what was kind of my heart chakra, imagining what I actually wrote this song about, which has very much expired, like one of the most pre-expired before you bought it pipe dreams I ever had. Shout out to the most ridiculous wait, this was the most ridiculous relationship I had that was purely innocent. Shout out to dating severely mentally ill dudes or trying to. Like the sweet mentally ill, not the diabolic steal from your grandmother type of mental. Like that I probably need a guardian for the rest of my life type of sweet mentally ill, not the I'm gonna pathologically lie to you type of mentally ill. Anyway, that makes me sound weird, but I literally gave this dude a chance. How am I a bad lady? I don't know, but maybe not. Well, see, the judgment there was like, we're just gonna try this. Also, fun fact, I met that guy in real life before I met him on a dating app. So I actually knew what he felt like in real life. I actually flirted with him in real life. And then I met him on a dating app months later. And I don't flirt with too many dudes in real life. Lord help me, especially because I don't go out by myself. I don't find myself in a comfortable position to flirt with random ass dudes that often. So I flirted with a guy. Like who what's the last guy? This is like the one and only dude I actually flirted with in real life for like half a decade, which is 5 years. Like who else? Where did I flirt? No, God, no. Oh my God, my first thought is like, why would I flirt in real life with a guy? They could grab you. That's great. You know how much trauma I have now. Hi. Anyway. So, I had met this dude in real life, and then I met him on a dating app, and he was mentally ill as hell and very manipulative, but sweet, and I was really attracted to him. He was like hella tall too. Anyway, and so I gave him the good try. We got pretty far in our relationship, actually. I mean, before he totally dropped me on my head emotionally, that was fun. I basically wrote a lot of this album for this dude, and that song, Something Funny Happened in My Heart, is definitely written about that dude. My biggest fear is that you're just too funny to understand. So, shout out to that dude. Oh boy, did I try. I kind of just, no, I did more than try. Oh. My favorite part is that he had like such a loose understanding of like, I don't know, like he would just casually make out with people from a dating app. Literally make out with people from a dating app and still think that he had never risked getting an STD. You're swapping spit with randoms off the internet, and you don't think that you need an STD test. Red flag, red flag, red flag. Like, how do you think the world works, bro? Well, I hope he's doing well and doesn't have like gonorrhea or syphilis by now. BS, bro. That dude was weird. He manipulated me into telling me that he loved me, and then he's like, just kidding. He would say this neurotic stuff that he would say to his ex-girlfriend that was so weird. He would say this line, "You know how much I care about you." And I'm like, "No, I don't know how much I care about you. What? We just met. You're crazy." Anyway. You proving me that you don't care about me at all, and you say a bunch of weird contradictory statements, and then you just break up with me. Oh, the funnest thing that dude ever said to me was, and I quote, "If we don't work out for the long term, I want to date somebody." Yeah, but see, he would list the qualities of what he wanted in his next girlfriend if work out. But this was before we were even dating. Red flag, you're totally insane. Okay. Oh, my response to what he said was, if we don't work out, I hope the next person I date never says anything to me like what you just said to me. Move on. This is a relationship that I wrote an album about and barely think about anymore. So, yeah, the next album was not about that dude. I just thought I've never really talked about this dude, and I wrote an album about him. So, hey. He was all right. besides being totally neurotic and really herky-jerky with my feelings and like a walking disease vector, no offense, I sound really blank negative. I might be blank negative. Do 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 do. Do do do. That wasn't even that traumatic. I mean, it was a little bit soul crushing, but it was lightweight. Like I said, it was innocent compared to my other relationships. He didn't know how freaking out there he was. It's all good. I hope that he had a good time in the relationships he actually went forward with, because his first girlfriend really messed him up, and he had like an archetype of just like bickering with women. So I hope that he's done arguing with his girlfriends, and yeah, good luck with that, bro. Do 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 do. Oh my god. Mentally ill ass dude comes to me looking for his worst relationship. Freudian slip. Mentally ill ass dude comes to me looking for his first relationship. I give him everything he wants or attempt to, and y'all are accusing me of being the problem. Like, oh, that guy's much happier without me. I really don't think so, because he said really emotionally disconnected things. And so even if he's happier without me, I can kind of tell you that the other person's not about to be like emotionally considered and cherished. So, derp. I think we already finished. Oh, we got. Let's listen to the grand finale. I don't think I can sing this song, but I can butcher it.
I'm a girl eating sausage on my bed. I'm a lonely girl eating sausage on my bed. It's not innuendo. It's not hot innuendo. I'm alone. It's a sausage party of one girl and her three small sausages. And now the sausage is gone. I'm a girl eating sausage while lonely. It's not innuendo. I'm serious. I guess the honeymoon is over. You left me on red. I guess the honeymoon is made of something other than what? Honey? I guess the honeymoon is made of. I guess the honeymoon is made of. Shut your mouth.
Hi. I like symbols, thank you. Hi. Thank you for putting me in my ego. I write my own lyrics most of the time, or I rewrite AI songs, because AI sucks. But with a lot of human influence, AI is cool. You know what it is, if it sucks, keep doing it until it stops sucking, or write better lyrics that make better songs. Ivy. I attempt relationships and they fail. Oops, that's not. Wait, yeah, that happened. And then we we got the love songs in like the beginning stage. I got love songs when I would give everything I had to like sleep next to you forever type of love songs. And you got the love songs after it's been proven that you're not gonna sleep next to me for 50 years. You got those type of love songs. And then you got the love songs when you're manifesting people you don't know. Or you think you don't know. Is reincarnation fun? Okay. I want to listen to a song that might make me sad now. I don't think that song that I want to listen to is even on this one, so we have to go diving in my Suno library right now. It might be brutal. Let's go. I'm studying. That's not a deal breaker, Ditto. Do you like spirituality? Wait, are you are you a Christian? Because that might be a problem. Because I'm not like gonna take you from Jesus, you know, like, but my criteria for dating me isn't you don't have to walk, you don't have to not be in a wheelchair, you have to have oh yes, Eric, I can. I'm excited for that. We're going back to the Americana Weird album by request. I'm all excited. By super chat request. Here we go. The way I feel, trying to choose your words. The way I feel, the pattern of your voice erupts me instantly. The steadiness of your voice, either you so excited you're talking differently.
just say thank you. Who is eloquent when?
Thank you, Eric. Oh.
I wanna write you a song, but I'm just crying, crying, crying for you. You keep those cries out of your mouth. I wanna write you a book, but I'm just crying, crying, crying for you. You keep those cries out of your mind. I wanna tell you how I feel, but I'm just crying, crying, crying for you. You keep those cries out of your soul. I wanna write you what I want, but I'm just crying, crying, crying for you. Don't the cries pierce your ears? Don't the cries pierce your soul? Crying, 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 you keep those cries out of your universe. Who pacifies what? Who pacifies what?
I think I just at least 95 or 90% accuracy. I can't talk, but I sang that with 90% accuracy. Hi.
I see our bedroom, a place that doesn't exist.
Hi. Can you hear the bird? I can hear the bird. Do-do-do. Hi, thank you for the positivity. Oh my god. Oh my god, you're so funny. Thank you. We just started to sing all my ballads today, I guess. What did I want to sing? Oh, this is why I wanted to sing this earlier. You know what I start? I use the same words in different songs, and it's really cool. It's like I mean it. And so I use the word free fall a lot. Shout out to Tom Petty, but for real. How do we go?
I want you.
Oops, I messed up.
I want you. I want you. I want you so bad. Like a free fall, like a waterfall, like a free fall, like gravity, like a free fall. I want you. I want you. I want you. I want you. I want you so bad, like being enveloped in light, like drowning in you forever. I want you like I have you. I want you. I have you. Being enveloped in your light, drowning in you forever. I want you. I want you. I want you so bad. Like a free fall, I want you so bad, like being enveloped in light, like drowning in you forever. I want you like I have you. I want you. I have you. Being enveloped in your light, drowning in you forever. Being enveloped in your light, drowning in you forever. I want you. I love it when I float. 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 I love it when I float out of my body, out of my body when I float. I love it when I float. I love it when I float. I love it when I float out of my body, out of my body when I float. I love it when I I love it when I float. I love it when I float out float. I love it when I float. I love it when I float out of my body. I love it when I float out of my body. I love it when I float. Love it when I float. I love it when I float out of my body. I love it when I float out of my body. I love it when I float. I love it when I float out of my body. Out of my body. I love it when I float. Love it when I float. I love it when I float out of my body. I love it when I float out of my body.
Okay.
I can
You know, I'm serious if I stand up just to sing. Thank you. No, anyone on YouTube is not up for the hatred in your heart. The hatred in your heart is your problem. Your will to ridicule others is a spiritual shortcoming, in my opinion. Uh, but no, just because you're on the internet doesn't mean that you're ready to receive hatred from other people. Unless you're giving hatred, then let's have a hate fest. I'm joking, but the haters need to be stopped. I mean, the people just spewing terrible things should not be indulged. Thank you, magnetism. I like your username. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a lawyer. I'm willing to role play. If the price is right, I will pretend to be your very unqualified lawyer with no credentials that did not pass the bar exam. You may buy me dinner or coffee. You can buy me both, please. Thank you. Just send me the money. Thanks. Thank you for the positivity. We had quite a concert today. Ooh, oof. You don't need. Sorry. Super chat me, Zach. Thank you for all the familiarity, all the camaraderie. Man, why do I have to think of Sabrina Carpenter when I say camaraderie? Thanks, Sabrina. Jesus Christ. I write the lyrics and then I give them to Suno. And then sometimes I mix it, sometimes I don't. I'm also planning to make an album with a real guitarist. I have to do my taxes first. My whole life is on pause because I'm numerically dyslexic and numbers are so fun. And the words, Mr. Leaf, in the words of Uncle Roger, why so weak? You bet your bottom dollar that if I fell in love with a person as a whole, I wouldn't be scared of certain aspects of them. I would be in love with every bit. So, bye, Felicia. To be honest, I have been like a bleeping emu with my head in the sand. And I read a tiddlywink tiny. Oh, God, I could vomit. Okay. This shit. This kept me up at night, like in a terrible context, like racing horrible thoughts. And I can't believe that I had my head in the sand in the context that I did. I read a tiny bit of the Epstein Blapstein files, the cannibal files, a little bit, a tiddlywink, just a little smidgen of the cannibal files. We're gonna call them that. Wait, is that too buzzwordy? Okay. Buzzword. I mean, too. Oh God, I'm dead. I can't. Oof. Oh man, why do I want to talk about something my mom did? Oh God, that makes it worse. I meant, once upon a time, my mom was terrible. Bless her heart. My mom liked to watch true crime things, but we're talking about just like the atrocities from all of humanity. My mom liked to bathe herself in the atrocities of mankind. This sounds worse than it is. She was like lightheartedly bathing herself and having fun, but at the same time, at some point, you're literally bathing yourself in the atrocities of the world. And I'm not saying that you should turn away from the atrocities of the world, because that's not good spiritual advice either. But the context in which she delved into the atrocities was not useful in a spiritual context. I don't think she was praying. Anyway, once upon a time, she called me into her bedroom to talk about creepy crap. And I really felt this weird connection between being 12 years old and my mom showing me like the most horrifying stuff on the internet, and me being 36 years old and beginning to delve into the black. I really can't. A lot of people can't. That's why they're just like, oh, whatever. I'm a Republican. Whatever. Oh, I can't. I literally can't. But anyway, my whole point is that I took a binocular, like I'm on the Titanic, and I took a binocular and I peeped the tip of the iceberg of the Epstein files. And now dudes wanting me to be hairless is even more like, ah! I didn't even mean to get that loud. But all you dudes, or even women, There's women too. They're like, all you people telling me not to shave are freaking horrifying. I mean, I'm freaking out and I said it wrong. All these people suggesting to shave are horrifying. See, my brain is scrambled, literally. This is what the rest of the world is experiencing, except, I mean, a lot of Americans are literally having like some sort of internal collapse as I speak. Thankfully, I'm a Buddhist, so this is my I am one with these. I am the worst people in the world and the best people. We're all one. Oh my God, mind the blah blah. Anyway, I'm a Buddhist, so yay! One of my funnest spiritual things was like one time I was literally chanting Buddhist chants, and I had this like spiritual breakthrough where I realized what I just said, that I'm one with them. I'm one with the dictators that ever lived. I was like, oops, my bad, for the bleep aside. Like, you kind of got it. If you're one with everybody, if humanity's one rose bush, then you're like, what's the matter with all the flowers? What are the flowers doing? So anyway, I had some weird correlation, like some weird experience about my mom calling me into the room to talk about weird ass cannibals from the 1900s. And I'm like, okay, my life includes my karmic destiny is okay, it's good, it's all good, it's beautiful, we're good. Okay, my bad about everyone doing stuff. It's all an illusion. We're cool. You're free now. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's good. It's great. It's perfect. 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 Ah! Sorry. Literally, I did. It did. It did. Sorry. I love that with all of my spiritual responsibility. Oh, I believe that this is a projection of my own consciousness. That alone is a problem. Like, why? Why? So, if this is a projection of my own consciousness, can I just like go to sleep and wake up somewhere where people don't blank the vulnerable? Yes, you can pray yourself into another realm. It's as easy as 1, 2, cream cheese. Bro. Oh my God. I wonder if my mother bathing me in atrocities from birth, both personal and otherwise, both personal and distant, like prepared me for the real life of just like pure horror. I was like, I wonder if I'm not able to take this in stride in some way. Anyway, this sludge is the only thing saving my soul. This sludge is the difference between me financially accomplishing anything and me being really sludge. You want to know sludge? It's me in bed without this. I'm not one to like say addiction is the answer, but oh boy, I do not have the light in my heart. I don't have light in my life to support a life without caffeine addiction. But I have glimpsed a beautiful life with people who are like beautiful and full of light and life, and that like it's possible. I just need to hang out with more energetic people. Anyway. You mean the plastic nuts? I should eat some nuts. I drink coffee. This isn't a pickle jar. This is probably a pasta sauce jar. I had a pickle jar. You want to know something real? Oh, the real reason I use these instead of like fancy. Also, I have what I call smoothie cups. Spoiler alert, my roommate leaves them in his car dirty. He's fun. So once upon a time I had fancy cups and they were cute and I used them. They're all in his car. Or where are they? I don't know. We had like 6. Didn't we? I don't even remember what they look like. He lost them so long ago. Anyway, so I have like some fancy metal cups. Indians are Indian. They're not, I don't think just because you're anything means that you have to be something religiously. I mean, some cultures kind of force you, but in a general way, just because you're Indian doesn't mean that you have a certain religion. That's a generalization, and that's not the goal. But yeah, a lot of Indians are Buddhists. That's not disputable as a fact. There's a lot of other Asians that are Buddhists too, though, that aren't Indian. But I really like, I don't, I respect culture and differences, but I try to unify humanity instead of like tell you what certain people do what. Sometimes I forget what culture I'm talking about when I talk about archaeology. This is just like people, as opposed to people from Turkey or people from Asia or people from other parts of Europe or people from Australia. I'm just like, people a long time ago did this. And then when I'm like regurgitating archaeological facts, I'm like, what people? And I'm like, I don't remember. And I'm like, wait a minute. You remember everything about the archaeological find, but not where the people were. And I'm like, that's not important to me. But the context is important. So, LOL. I need to calm myself? Who needs to calm? I think we need to get crunk without the D. Well, yeah, I have to do that. Runk. Just crazy instead of crunk. Okay. Well, $50 super chat, and I'll let you be a mod, but you can't mod, so don't do it. It's all good. You'll be disappointed. I got rid of I demodded a lot of people, and I still feel like my fans aren't getting the same. I don't know. Somebody There's such a nuance. It's such a nuanced thing. It's so annoying. Somebody just said, I like your blank earlier. And I would delete the message, but I wouldn't time them out. And that person got timed out for just saying, I like your blank. And it was like really innocent. And I felt really guilty, but like, what? Ah! Anyway, it is such a nuance. Also, the weird, thank you, David. The weird thing to me is that, like, I'll just be real. I present myself in a certain way. And when you present yourself in a certain way, you can expect people to talk to you in a certain way back. And so people come to talk to me, and I've said a lot of interesting things about myself on a general level. And like, it's not a lot of truly inflammatory things. And so when people come to me, I'm like that girl. And I don't even feel like I was spoken to like that girl. They just said a normal ass sentence and they got in trouble for it. And it just it hurts my soul. Cause I feel like I just set somebody up to get modded, and like there's no way that they could know that what they're about to say is gonna get them banned. Like it's really like what am I supposed to do? I should have written down what their username was and unbanned them. Jezebel. Yeah. I've never been mad at my roommate calls me a Jezebel. Not lately. Maybe, oh, have I not been doing Jezebel type things lately? I was like, why did he stop calling me a Jezebel? Have I mellowed out? Hi, Joe. Do, 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 do. Thank you. I don't really like the Muppets. Oh, I answered this question. Somebody asked me if I like Fraggle Rock. Hi, Michelle. Somebody asked me if I like Fraggle Rock, and I was like, I was into, how do I say this without saying it, but I'll say it. I was already into adult content, or watching adult content when I was like a kid. I'm not even gonna say how young. So you come at me with the Muppets after I've been watching like adult anime, you could get lost with your Muppet. Like what? Like what? So I started out way too young on the adult content for sure. But by the time I was 10, I was watching like adult anime with like all types of complicated and adult situations. And then you try to go back to cartoons after adult anime. This is like no, not like the frickin' Muppets. Thanks for judging my life, Michelle. My live stream good. Thanks for judging my life, Michelle. It's not good. My mom got me really into horror films. So, like a really, really awful horror films. Uh, so yeah, when I was a teenager, I left my mother and I've seen like hundreds of foreign films. I love films with subtitles. I've seen hundreds of films that weren't filmed in English, which is cool. I would actually do this thing, on IMDb, the Internet Movie Database website, you can search movies by keywords. You know what I legit did? I just searched for screwed up keywords to find horror movies that were truly horrific. You type in a terrible word, and all the movies that come up are going to be freaking horrifying. Pro tip. I don't even know. I'm pretty sure you can still search it like that. I haven't searched it like that for like 20 years, but ew. No, I thought that movie was hella lame, Grim, and I still think that movie is hella lame. No. Amityville Horror is also hella lame. Friday the 13th is hella lame. Isn't there like some more lame? There's some. No. Halloween was always hella lame. Just so lame. Like, what's the freaking point? Oh, there's a hot girl. Oh no. Wow. Stupid, stupid. Oh no, now we're gonna get a dude. Donut, 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 donut. I liked Edward Scissorhands. Of course I would. That's a horror movie. That's a thinker. Is that a horror movie or is this a weird ass movie? I like The Shining. I liked Rosemary's Baby, but that's not likable. That's just fudged up, bro. Spoiler alert. Also, my mom used to talk about Rosemary's Baby, like, I'd never seen the movie, so my mother used to talk about Rosemary's Baby a lot, or just feeling like she had spawn of Satan children, but it was just her being satanic and raising us, and what do you expect? She wasn't satanic, but um, I was not raised with, like, values or like self-esteem. That's not good. Luckily, I gave myself values and self-esteem after breaking up with my mom. I dumped my mom. Sorry, I did. I divorced my mom when I was 15. I used to say that I was my own daughter. I used to kind of I found a lot of pride in making reckless decisions and not failing. Oh, see, here's the thing. If you make reckless decisions but you don't acknowledge that they're reckless, you're just chilling. This is not a good influence. Anyway, so I made a lot of reckless decisions without acknowledging how absolutely out of my mind reckless I was. I, anyway, I used to say I was my own daughter in my teenage years and early 20s, but like I was my own daughter and I was a crazy ass mom and we were gonna go to some bad places. Buckle up, kid. I don't know. But they were my standards, not anybody else's. That was the point. What I thought was a sin was a sin. What was a sin? Not having money. I don't know. Anyway, you wanna know what's cute? My reputation on like my friends and my family, not just my cousin, my cousins and my exes and my friends and everyone who know me, they would look at me and they're like, "You have money, don't you?" And they would look at me. I don't. Did I look happy? I don't know. They would look at me and like, "You have money, don't you? You always have money." And I'm like, I was like flattered, like, well, damn, don't I gotta eat food? What you think? What do you think I'm eat? I gotta eat food tomorrow. You don't got money? What the hell's wrong with y'all? Oh, darn. So a couple of my exes would like, "You got money, don't you? You got money." I'm like, yeah, I did. I did. Nobody ever asked me if I had money, and I didn't. So that was cute. But no, did I have money on a general level? No. Did I still take care of myself? Yeah. I mean, you go. Anyway, yeah. You can buy me a meal right now. I have Cash App. What am I getting? What are you gonna get me? Yes. Somebody keeps on quoting my creamy, creamy, cream song, so I'm gonna listen to the creamy, creamy, cream song. So I just have to.
Creamy, creamy, cream.
80%. Connected to it, girl.
Creamy, creamy, cream puffs. Would you like some butter? Creamy, creamy, cream. Would you like an apple pie with cheddar cheese? Creamy, cream, cream. Would you like some ice cream? Creamy, creamy, cream puff. Would you like some milky cream? Milky, milky, milky cream. Buttery, buttery, buttery cream. Would you like a giant dose of creamy, creamy, cream? Cheddar cheese, apple pie, a la mode. Creamy, creamy, creamy. Would you like to get buttery? Creamy, creamy, creamy cream puff. Would you like some butter? Creamy, creamy, cream puffs. Would you like some butter? Creamy, creamy, cream puffs. Would you like some butter? Creamy, creamy, cream. Would you like an apple pie with cheddar cheese? Creamy, cream, cream. Would you like some ice cream? Creamy, creamy, cream puff. Would you like some milky cream? Milky, milky, milky cream. Buttery, buttery, buttery cream. Would you like a giant dose of creamy, creamy, cream? Cheddar cheese, apple pie, a la mode. Creamy, creamy, creamy. Would you like to get buttery? Creamy, creamy, creamy cream puff. Would you like some
I saw somebody making teriyaki chicken with rice. They put hella butter on their rice, and I'm just like, why did you just put butter on your white rice, homie? You realize? Anyway, butter.
Creamy, creamy, cream puffs. Would you like some butter? Creamy, creamy, cream. Would you like an apple pie with cheddar cheese? Creamy, cream, cream. Would you like some ice cream? Creamy, creamy, cream puff. Would you like some milky cream? Milky, milky, milky cream. Buttery, buttery, buttery cream. Would you like a giant dose of creamy, creamy, cream? Cheddar cheese, apple pie, a la mode. Creamy, creamy, creamy. Would you like to get buttery? Creamy, creamy, creamy ice cream puff. Would you like some butter? Would you like some ice cream? Creamy, creamy, cream puff. Would you like some milky cream? Milky, milky cream. Buttery, buttery, buttery cream. Would you like a giant dose of creamy, creamy cream? Cheddar cheese, apple pie, a la mode. Creamy, creamy, creamy. Would you like to get buttery? Creamy, creamy, creamy as cream puff. Would you like some butter?
Okay, I meant to go to the bathroom. But I had to rock that, I guess. Would you like some milky cream? Milky, milky, milky cream. Buttery, buttery, buttery cream. Would you like a giant dose of creamy, creamy cream? Cheddar cheese, apple pie, almond mode, creamy, creamy, creamy. Would you like to get buttery? Creamy, creamy, creamy as cream puff. Would you like some butter? Oh my god, acapella. Would you like some milky cream? Milky, milky, milky cream. Buttery, buttery, buttery cream. Would you like a giant dose of creamy, creamy cream? Cheddar cheese, apple pie, almond milk, creamy, creamy, creamy. Would you like to get buttery? Creamy, creamy, creamy as cream puff. Would you like some butter? I have gallbladder problems and I can't eat butter or cream or cheddar cheese or pie. Well, I probably could eat a pie, but it would have to be like super low fat and not made with butter. So what the hell pie is that? I don't know. Cheddar cheese, apple pie, a la mode. I can't eat ice cream. Creamy, creamy, creamy. Would you like to get buttery? Okay. I should try American Idol. I don't have the vocal training to do that. I would lose my voice after a little while. I'm chilling. Should I go sing an original song? Should I go sing this song? Let's sing this song. Let's go sing this song on American Idol. I gotta pee first. Damn. Oh.
He asks me if he can take me dancing.
I'll be back. Not this song, but
on the first date. And suddenly I'm in a 10 feet deep trance. No. He asks me if he can take me dancing on the first date. No, I'm hopelessly entranced, remembering us dance. No, dance without music on our first date. Dance without music unless the music was just wind. When, how could I want to dance with anyone, anywhere else? He asks me if he can take me dancing on the first date. No, I'm in a 10 feet deep trance. No, he asks me if he can take me dancing on the first date. No, I'm hopelessly entranced, remembering us dance. Dance without music on our first date. Dance without music unless the
I should send the dude that I wrote that song to manipulate him into marrying me. JK. Hi. That was so funny. In my head is like, I'm not really that fixated on marrying him. Well, it takes two to want that. And yeah, right. But anyway, my inner thought was just like, I don't know if what I want most is to get married to that dude right now. My brain was like, I'd settle for just not being pregnant. Anyway. Shh. Why is this lagging? What? It's not even lagging, it just wasn't coming up. Hi. Oh, this is a song that I would sing on American Idol. So we just said I should go to American Idol. No. I said I was talking about, I want to marry that guy. And then it popped in my head. I literally had the sentence. I don't know about marriage. Let's just focus on not being pregnant first. That's hella weird that I said not pregnant. And someone's like, you're pregnant? And I said, I want to not be. Not.
You laughed, said nothing's real, said what if it's all energy? Half smile, half confession. You were glowing, room bent, air got thin. The sky just walked in. I said, listen, your crown chakra open. You went quiet like a doorway had opened. Eyes rolled back, then you start.
I messed it up. I almost never mess up that one. I'm sad. Well, if I were really on American Idol, I would roll with it and forget that I just screwed it up. That's one of my favorite parts of the song, and I never mess up. I look really aggrieved, like, oh, it's an illusion anyway. Woo! Perfectionism. Okay, fun. Oh. I feel like I need to blow my nose, so let's just wipe it on my hand because everyone loves it when I do that. Okay, I found a tissue. Okay. Hi, we're on American Idol. This is what all the girls do. Here we go. Here we go. No takesy backsies. We just stand up.
You laughed, said nothing's real, said what if it's all energy? Half smile, half confession. You were glowing, room bent, air got thin. The sky just walked in. I said, listen, your crown chakra open. You went quiet like a doorway had opened. Eyes rolled back, then you started choking on lies. You said, wait, I can see all my lifetimes, kitchen tiles turning into bright eyes. I said, listen, your crown chakra open. So you grabbed me, choking on lies. You said wait, I can see all my lifetimes, kitchen towels turning into bright eyes. I said this in your crown chakra open. So you were laughing, you were crying, oh, on the floor then flying. Said I don't fit in my name. Said nothing feels the same. You came back with your hair all tangled. Said the stars don't sit with angels. They sit right here, heaven between my eyes, inside my mind. I said this in your crown chakra open. You got quiet like the doorway had spoken. Eyes rolled back and you started choking on lies. You said wait, I can see all my lifetimes, kitchen tiles turning into light eyes. I said this in your crown chakra open. So
I love that there's like 2 lines of that song that I haven't really learned how to sing because I just like black out into a spiritual experience. The part of the song where it's like, you came back with your hair all tangled, said the stars don't sit with angels. I don't even know the next 2 lines because it literally messes me up, and I've had like 2 to 3 distinct spiritual experiences where the actual interior of my skull feels like what's that crazy painting? The chapel or something? Okay, I had a spiritual experience where I feel like I'm in a cathedral and the inside, actual physical inside of my skull becomes some weird metaphor of like all celestial existence. uh, and I can't even speak for a moment. God help humanity that I'm over here rambling about a beautiful chakric experience that I had while singing, and some derp to derp, no offense, in my chat room was like, mental hospital, mental hospital. I'm legit talking about some crazy metaphysical chakra, like a spiritual experience between my crown chakra and my third eye, bro. But your mental hospital. God help humanity. Sorry for having an offensive accent. How many times do you have to go to the mental hospital for you to say mental hospital with a special accent? What type of accent was that, PinkMoonLust? Huh. Well, I'm apologizing, so. Anyway. Well, for the record, I had a beautiful crown chakra experience while singing a song about a freaking crown chakra experience. And I don't believe I require a mental hospital, but you know, they gave a lot of women lobotomies back in the day, so. Oh, with what the what psychiatry. What psychiatry thinks humanity needs is interesting. Clink, clink, clink. Sorry, I'm not trying to make fun. Will, I'm raising awareness with terribly. I don't know if it's not humorous. It's freaking awful. Think, 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 think. Okay. My mom used to say that she wanted a lobotomy instead of experiencing her life actually a lot. But she knew that she was asking for something awful and diabolical and that should be illegal. She wasn't pro lobotomy, she was just miserable. Anyway. Think. I'm chilling. It's good. We're chilling. We sang so much today. I sang so much. I'm like, damn, girl, did you schedule this concert? Did you go on tour? We sang hella ballads, which is hella funny. I think I sang like all of the Americana Weird album that I could sing. Then we moved on to the fudge is that the breakup album. Scorched Earth breakup album. We moved on to that for a while. Then we went to PinkMoonLust. Oh, we went to Ballad City. We listened to 3 different ballad albums. We balladed. Got so serious we stood up. I don't know why I'm recapping, but hi, do you like recaps? Oh my god, one time, I don't even remember which psycho dude, more than one. I remember getting into arguments with at least 2 of my mentally ill boyfriends that would do this. I don't know if it was autism or just total psychopathy, but oh, ew, I'm remembering them all. Multiple. These dudes would get into arguments and they would just recap what happened. But they'd just like repeat what happened without understanding why I was angry. I was like trying to explain to them why I was angry and they would just repeat everything. I would be like, yes, you know what you just said? This is how I feel about that. And they just repeat it. And I'm like, yeah! No, wait. My favorite part, oh, yeah, one of the worst relationships of all time. I have the CSI photos on record to prove it. Sorry. This dude was driving like a psychopath. One of my exes was legit driving like a psychopath. And he got into an altercation with this sweet girl. I swear to God, she wasn't even 25. And if she was over the age of 25, then she was a young looking 25. I swear to God, she had little girl vibe and a half. I'm not insulting her. I'm just trying to set the stage. So literally, there's like a woman that I consider to be more of a child than a woman, or at least a young woman who could have literally been 18 or maybe 17 or I don't know how old, but she entered my consciousness as a girl, like a teenager. That's what I felt like this woman was, right? And one of my worst exes of all time is driving like an asshole. And I don't remember the exact situation. I think he was just trying to get over. And I could see that the young woman didn't see him. And he went all psycho and was like, oh, that bleep is cutting me off on purpose. He went all freaking paranoid schizo and started accusing that woman of doing a bunch of bad things. And I'm looking at her, and she was just like a teenager in her car driving. And he gets her attention by flipping her off. And I see the look of horror on her face. I see the look of absolute horror on this little girl's face when she sees my psycho ex, like, just start going crazy on her for no reason. It was literally no reason. I watched her the whole time. She didn't even look over. Maybe what she did was not look, but it wasn't her responsibility. Like, it wasn't in the place where he had any right to just go total road rage psycho. And so their first interaction, her first realizing that this man existed was him coming at her aggressively with a bird, flipping her off. But he went total psycho and like he cut her off. He did what he said she did, but she didn't do what he said that she did. So he just went all crazy, aggro, and then like ran her off the road almost, and she's looking horrified. She's looking like level 20,000 horrified and confused. And I'm like, bro, you know with the And this dude was so fucking psychotic, he didn't even understand why I was mad. So we get home and I'm like, you can't treat people like that if you're dating me. You represent me if you're dating me. I'm not going to allow you to treat people like that. I'm not going to watch it. And he didn't understand. Like, what difference does it make to you? First of all, I was the person in between them, my psycho ass dude and the little girl. I saw it all unfold. That was my life. I saw her abject horror. She was so scared. She was so scared and so confused because she didn't do anything. And he didn't think that was a problem. Any of it. Anyway. The end. Yeah. Boo. Are you gonna pay me so much that I get off the internet and I just spend my whole life spending the money you gave me instead of being on the internet? Thanks. Are you gonna buy me a property that's so rural? That sounds creepy. Are you going to give me money? So much money that I buy a property that's so rural that there's no internet? And I'm busy on my farm? Thanks. Oh, all the chakras can help you with your body not feeling well. Chakras are supposed to pertain to different things. I don't really pay attention to certain chakras and like target areas. I'm more of like, let's do the whole thing. Because like, if you have a problem in any of your chakras, it's a problem for all of your chakras. Not to get you worried, But Hi everyone. We're talking about chakras. As I was saying, if you have a problem in one of your chakras, you have a problem in all of your chakras because they go together. Avikashnidiya Mai. Do you have a garden? The root chakra loves plants. Doo-doo-doo. I'm 36 years old. Hooray. Whoops. Oh, hi, Mr. SNS. SNES. Hi. Is there any increasing or decreasing of intelligence, y'all? Is there any wisdom? Is there any end to ignorance? Ignorance. Oh God, I hate this. I use the H word. I legit just asked myself, is there any end to ignorance? And I thought about the Blapstein files. Fudgesicles. Ooh, when I said fudgesicles, I remembered the fudgesicles that I actually ate later. I had fudgesicles. They were good. That, that's not a bad idea. I'm like looking at this injury. I'm like, what did I do? And then I remembered all the fishing I did. Oh my God. I went fishing Saturday. I went fishing Sunday. I went fishing Tuesday. I went fishing Wednesday. And I definitely probably did that while fishing. Oh, this is a good example of how much I take care of my skin. Even this matters to me. I don't obsess about it, but I think about like how I did it possibly to prevent doing it again. Not that I'm gonna stop fishing, but I don't even remember that. So anyway. But no, I legit take care of my skin. We address any problem, any blemish. The fact that I went fishing for 4 days and have that only. Oh, do I have like any mosquito bites? I don't think so. I have like decent repellent, but it's like natural. Fudgesicles. I don't. I sh. Mm, no, I've just been raw dogging it, Michelle. Yay! I like Friends. My roommate caught a suckerfish yesterday. Also, we just returned to our honey hole on Saturday. Oh, on Saturday we didn't go to the honey hole. On Sunday we didn't go to the honey hole. On Tuesday, where the hell did we go Tuesday? Okay, on Tuesday we went to the honey hole, but we didn't catch anything. It's not really the honey hole, it's the honey hole by the honey hole, because the other honey hole, I call it the magic beach when I don't want to use my roommate's name. Okay, so the magic beach has been flooded. Also, the raccoon. There was a dead raccoon there. Namaste to the dead raccoon. The dead raccoon magic beach honey hole is underwater. That's a great name. Honestly, I did kind of want to fish the honey hole even if it was underwater and just kind of I think you can still fish from the banks. Uh Even though the beach is underwater. Uh in fact, what time is it? Ooh, I'll be down to screw it. I'll go fishing there. I'm literally legit ready to go fishing every day. Like, what else am I doing? I like getting stronger. Raccoons are God's creatures. It's my chakras. Ah! I want to make that into a song. LOL. Ew! No, it's not. The root chakra is red. At least this chakra is like honey colored, y'all. Why the hell is your honey red? Oh, don't answer. Okay. I'm the one ranting about the Blapstein files today. Not enough. Oh no. Oh no. Let's make a whole oh no. Oh no. Tell me you want to. Tell me you want it. Tell me you want the ugliest thing. Ew. Not like that. I want to make an album quoting the Blapstein files. I wonder if they're copyrighted. I'm ready to get sued if they are, I guess. Oh man, I went full tilt. I went from emu head. How can you listen to that though? Like, how could you really? Whoops. Oh, whoops. I say that all the time. I couldn't even fact check it. My chakras are like revolving. I couldn't fact check. I couldn't fact check. I couldn't fact check. I couldn't fact check. You're gonna cry. It's okay, you were just born into. Oh. What are you gonna do? Oh. It's so funny because. Is your apathy hilarious yet? You get really caught up into literally needing to save the world, and then you get kind of frantic about saving the world in your mind, sort of. And then you understand the illusion, and you could go try to save the world, or whatever interpretation of saving the world you can muster from your lifeless self. Sorry, I was referring to myself. Or you could let go and understand the illusion, understand your own desperation. Ivy. We're super deeply philosophizing whether or not you should save the world or just chill. And there's no increasing or decreasing of saving the gosh darn world or just chilling. So yay, illusions. Woo, God. Namaste. Ugh. Chill. Oh, that's not a good philosophy. That'll make me stay up all night and never sleep again because then I gotta do something the next day. So we've distinctly decided not to save the world. Oh, we're just chilling, I guess. That's the conclusion we made here. No, okay. Michelle? Sorry. Woo, I almost called Michelle out to her. I almost just like, I think it would have been kind of like shredding the actual outcome if you don't make a particular effort. Oh, I like to belly flop like meaninglessly instead of trying to be meaningful because there's no meaningfulness or meaninglessness. So you really can just let go. Anyway, no. That we lack an organized, consistent effort. Oh, Douglas. So you can have satisfaction while the world burns. I. For all the discourse about fecal matter, thank you for making me laugh. Honestly, when people talk about fecal matter, I'm like, talk about ew, like poop, poop. I'm gonna go on the internet and talk to cam girls about poop. You're either like doing something adult and weird or doing something really juvenile and weird, or both. Either way, I did not consent for you to talk to me about fecal matter. Should I write that on my profile? No, I'm not going to. But anyway. Hi, I'm a cam girl. There's my camera. And here's my girl. There's my girl. Don't touch your mucous membranes. That's bad. I'm an influencer. Oops. No. I love it when I'm on dating apps and they're like, I don't want to date you if you're an influencer. And I'm like, oh, wow. Oh my god. Yay, fruit trees, fruit trees, fruit trees, fruit trees, fruit trees, fruit trees, fruit trees. Also, like cover crops to enrich the soil. Fruit trees and cover crops are like those crops that improve the biodiversity of the earth or whatever, the soil quality. You grow those. And then, like, the stuff that's like super easy to grow and super nutritious. Let's grow a lot of peanuts, bro. Peanuts, bro. Oh, whoops. Um, you don't have to be well, maybe an entertainer is an influencer, yeah. It's definitely in the same umbrella category. Also, I was gonna say no, and then I thought about it, and these days, if you're an entertainer, you're absolutely taking advantage of social media, and if you're an entertainer, you're absolutely influencing people. I roll my eyes. Thank you for asking. Uninspired. I'm a little bit sad that my attempted relationship didn't turn into a regular event. That was a buzzkill. For real. Um, I love that somebody just accused me of being uninspired and I blamed my last relationship. Did I blame the relationship before that or the one before that? Well, inspired me to what? Lord. I'm Cali sober. I don't think coffee is sobriety. Tough take. But try raw dogging your existence without coffee and tell me which is sober, with or without coffee. Blah! I keeps it real, at least. Coffee. What's in my coffee? Organic Valley 2% milk, Trader Joe oat milk creamer, some weird Trader Joe coffee that I ground the wrong way for my coffee maker thing. So you have to put like a bucket of coffee into the thing to make it work. But damn, didn't I make it work? And that's it. Oh, does water count? Because that's like water in there, but the water turned into coffee. But let's get technical. H2O. From the nasty tap water faucet. Yeah. Oh. Shout out to the fact, or shout out to being in my early 20s and not like, I remember there was a phase in my life where I drank some tap water. Do you want to know why? Because I couldn't afford my Dasani. I couldn't afford my Crystal Geyser. I couldn't even afford my Marlboros. So, there was a point in my life where I was dedicating money to cigarettes, but not bottled water. Thank the gods that that's not the woman I am today. But anyway, I have really fond memories of the nearest gas station giving me free ice because I'm like princess of the trailer park type situation. So they would give me free ice, and then that sounds funny. Free ice from the soda fountain. Shout out to blank 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 bro. I can't even say what I'm shouting out to. And nothing like that needs glory. But suffice to say, one time a homie was looking out and it was chill, like more than chill. It was anyway. The dude at the gas station would give me free ice from the fountain, soda fountain machine. And I would go home and get tap water. And I remember that tap water no, trust me, the tap water was bad. The tap water's probably way worse now. This was a long time ago. Anyway, but it didn't seem bad to me, especially with the ice. It was chill. No pun intended. And so, like, I have some fond memories of drinking some tap water and feeling that beautiful feeling that you're supposed to feel when you drink water, like connected to source and God and the world and the earth and the air and stuff from the tap water. But yeah, shout out to when the tap water hit spiritually. Ew, I had some tap water from my last hotel room. Oh boy, I forgot to just legit get water. I don't know what the F I was. Oh yeah, I was gonna go somewhere and get hot water for tea and I just didn't. And that was one of the worst mistakes I've made this year. I drank 2 cups of tap water. It was nasty! That's me in the tap water. God help us. The next time I stay at a hotel room, I'm bringing my own hot water pot and my own water purifier. Wait, I'm either doing that or just getting like, I'm not even going to tell you how many cups of tea, but I'm not going to tell you where. Anyway. I take coffee with sugar and milk. Wow, that tasted amazing. You'll be glad to know. I was like, what does this taste like? I was like, my first word was amazing. And then the second sentence, that tasted like it was worth the relapse. That's what you want to feel as an addict. You always want to feel like the last relapse was worth it. This is terrible advice, but for real. I want to ask myself another question. because I just said that that's how I wanted to feel, and I wanted to ask myself if that's how I felt, but with a different one, and another one. You can't really go. You can't turn back time. So there's no point in asking yourself if whatever. But, yeah. Ah! Don't do it. Okay. Oh, Lord. I full of coffee sometimes. That was good. Like, genuinely good. And I think that's really funny. So I literally, like, abandoned that bag of coffee because it just didn't have the right grind, and it wasn't, like, the most fantastic coffee in the whole world. It was really good coffee, especially now that I know how to make a cup of coffee that's worth a damn. But it has the wrong grind. So I was using like 1/5 of what I used, and it was just like nasty and weak and just sad. I stopped drinking coffee for like 4 days, and then that's all I had when I started up again. And I made it work. I'm really proud. Oh, I have a brand new bag of coffee, but I decided to finish my old one. Waste not, want not. And it was good. Oh my God, Will. Oh, ew. My condolences. What's degenerative about my past? Bro, I got aloe vera and fruit for smoothies. We about to generate. We about to regenerate, bro. In fact, I'm out go make myself a sandwich and regenerate in front of the TV. I might make myself a sandwich and then tacos, or tacos and then a sandwich. I have a salad. Oh, we are just gonna forget everything I just said, and I might go eat a salad. But I might be cold or like wanting hot food. I'm not cold, but I might want hot food instead of a sandwich. Like, we're gonna go think about eating 10 things and eat like 4 of them, bro. Degenerate that. uh, one of these days, fried green. One of these days. uh, I've been streaming for 3 hours and I didn't really eat. Well, I had a banana before I streamed at all, which kind of like enabled this whole situation. Oh, and I had the date almond milk. Oh, is there? No, there's not. I had this and a banana with my coffee. It's 2 o'clock though. I shouldn't even be reciting what I ate today. Oh, did I wake up late? Not that late. Okay. Shh. I didn't realize it was 2 o'clock, or I wouldn't be telling you everything I ate today, because what the hell? But I will say that I have been eating to the edge of my body's capabilities. So, when I look in the mirror, I think Damn, girl, you threw it back. And by it, I mean hella food. I look like I went on a special vacation where I ate as much as I possibly could because that's where we went, I guess, for real. Okay. Did I I think, oh, as I say all this, I think I tried to bury my feelings in food again. And oh boy, did I succeed. And I'm chilling. um, also, I've been really active too. I've been fishing every day, which probably is a lot of why I am voraciously ready to eat everything because I've been active for 3 to 5 hours a day instead of just sitting here. Hi. So that's not a mystery that I upped my activity level and then ate everything without exaggeration. Anyway. So yeah, I'm at this really lovely crossroads of oh, also I toned up my arms while gaining weight. Oh yeah, the once on the lips, sometime on the hips thing happened. I mean I feel like I gained inches in the places where people would want to gain inches while toning up my arms, which is a freaking people would pay for that, really. Like a lot, like millions. They do. Anyway. So I feel blessed. I literally gained weight right there while toning up my arms. And my stomach doesn't feel I literally okay, I'll just show you. I literally felt like I gained weight here and nowhere else. Which is probably just a delusion, but yeah. Oh, I forgot that that's literally the disease that I have. Derp. I literally have lipoedema, and that's literally a symptom. So, there we were. It all came full circle suddenly. I'm like, oh, you're describing a disease that you know that you have. Derp. Yeah. So, thank you for helping me talk through my delusions and realize that my delusion was accurate, but it just doesn't seem real. That you can tone up your arms and feel the same right here and gain weight right here. But that's literally a symptom of a disease that I genetically have. So, round of applause for that realization, for defying humanity's physics of where do you gain weight? Well, it's genetic, and there's genetic diseases that make a whole lot of wonky stuff happen. No offense to lipoedema havers, but it gets wonky if you don't take care of it. Literally, wonky is the perfect word to describe part of your leg spilling out of itself and causing you unable to be unable to walk. That's literally what happens. The fat is diseased and it'll if I was 600 pounds, which I could have, I was 315 pounds when I was 15 years old. I was on track to be 400 and then 500 and then 600 and then for on and on. But anyway, if I had kept going and kept gaining hundreds of pounds, this part of the disease that I have, this part of your leg can spill out and it causes sores and is just horrifying. I mean, horrifying, it's painful. It's life-threatening, like you're having open wounds and stuff. And then at the worst cases, you need surgery, but most of all, you just need to lose weight and get in. If you have lipoedema in that stage, you have to lose hundreds of pounds and you have to have a good diet and exercise, or yeah. But anyway. No, fried green. Well, I could save myself from marriage starting right now. No, I did the opposite of save myself for marriage like 20 years ago. I did the opposite of save myself for marriage 20 years ago, and then I didn't begin saving myself for marriage ever after that. That being said, I'm not against monogamy and like, the rest of time. I've been practicing for marriage. This makes me want to listen to the performance art song. Oh. I'm 36. Yep. 20 ass years ago, bro. Isn't that intense? I'm not trying to be gross. I'm just being human. 2 decades, bro. Damn. If I could turn back time, would I take all those blanks? Ah! I actually think that a lot of my spiritual awakening came from not saving myself. Not to say that I didn't discriminate. I've been discriminating. That's not in like a racial way, but I mean like discerning. Discerning. You can be discerning while not saving yourself. Why you gotta be like this? I don't know. Should I go eat a sandwich like that? I should go eat a sandwich. Should we eat a sandwich? I think I never really noticed. I think Trader Joe's legit stopped making ciabattas. And they didn't notice that they stopped making ciabattas. And then I started making ciabattas again, and I'm like, what? You stopped making ciabattas? And then I didn't notice, and you just started again? Is that literally what happened? I saw the ciabattas, and I'm like, have I literally not seen ciabattas for months? Maybe I'm paranoid. Anyway, I have ciabattas. Ciabatta, 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 ciabatta. Ooh, why you gotta make me remember what I look like and while he was not so tough. Thank you. Okay. He's like, her blank, blank, blank is blank. And I'm like thinking about my blank, blank, blank being blank. And I'm like, oh my God. Okay. Ciabatta. What in God's name is a ciabatta? It's Ciabatta. Is it Italian? I believe it's Italian bread. It's a little roll. It doesn't have to be little, but it's either a rectangle or square. I don't know if are all ciabattas squares or rectangles. Is that what qualifies it as being a ciabatta? I don't know, but a lot of sliders are on ciabattas. Ciabatta is similar to a focaccia. If you know, I don't know why you would know what focaccia was and not a ciabatta, but hello. I like bread. Metaphorically and literally. I think ciabatta might have been created to imitate focaccia. Let's see if I remember this correctly. I'm like sitting here brainstorming everything I know about ciabatta. Okay. Ciabatta origin. Ciabatta. Here we go. It means slipper in Italian due to its flat, elongated shape. It was only invented in 1982. This is why I feel such a deep connection to the ciabatta. This was only invented in 1982. I was born in 1989. So it's like this Italian dude made this bread and then I was born. And I like him. Okay. It was created as a competitor for French baguettes. I like ciabattas more than baguettes. So there we were. Featuring a high hydration wet dough designed for a porous, soft interior. Key details regarding the origin of ciabatta. The creator was Arnaldo Cavallari, a baker and miller who developed the recipe after weeks of testing to create a specifically Italian sandwich bread intended to compete with baguettes. Ciabatta translates to slipper or old shoe. Super tasty eating shoes. You would have thought that I remembered what the word ciabatta meant, but I did not. There's your ciabatta. Old ass shoe bread. Okay, where's focaccia? Focaccia. Focaccia originated in antiquity, bro. So the difference between ciabatta and focaccia is one was legit made in 1982, and the freaking focaccia is from antiquity. When is antiquity? Focaccia originated in antiquity, with roots traced to the Etruscans of north-central Italy or the ancient Greeks. Derived from the Latin Panis focaccius. Panis focaccius. Hearth bread. It was traditionally cooked on hot coals or ashes. While ancient, it is heavily associated with Ligurian cuisine and particularly Genoa. Ancient roots. The bread is believed to be over 2,000 years old, with some research suggesting early similar leavened flatbreads date back to ancient civilizations in the Levant or Anatolia. The name comes from the Roman focus, hearth fireplace, as it was a staple cooked on hot ashes, often offered to the gods. While originating in the north, it is strongly tied to Liguria, specifically Focaccia Genovese, which is characterized by olive oil and sea salt. Focaccia is considered a precursor to pizza, but with a thicker, lighter dough. It was historically consumed by Roman soldiers and has long been linked to celebrations like Christmas Eve and Epiphany. When's Epiphany? I don't know. There's PinkMoonLust on ciabatta and focaccia. We're talking about focaccia, which is antiquitous. Is that? I don't know if I used the word right, but there we were. That was fun. I felt like tasting history with Max Miller, except we're just talking about it. We ain't tasting it. Antiquity. Antiquity is not a lost nation, but okay, it's a time that was a long time ago. Well, we went on a ciabatta focaccia Italian bread into antiquity tangent. Oh joy. Alright, I'm gonna go make a sandwich. I might have swayed towards tacos. What? Oh, I realized that I can start making pan enchiladas again. Damn, I forgot the name of the dude. I said his name wrong anyway once, so let's. I called him some other dude once, and somebody says, like, that's not the right guy, and I was like, oh, damn. So, I wouldn't tell you. Somebody taught me how to make enchiladas in the pan, like on the stovetop, which might seem hella obvious, but I had never thought about making enchiladas on the stovetop. What's bro? What? Rick Bayless. Rick Bayless through a television or YouTube program taught me how to make enchiladas on the stovetop. I should make a video about that because it's badass. I literally spent most of my life thinking you had to put the freaking enchiladas like on a barbecue or in the toaster oven or in an oven or something. But you can legit make badass enchiladas just on the stovetop. And they're super fast. And it's not that much harder than making normal tacos. Duh, like an enchilada isn't a far cry from a taco. But like I said, I had been making enchiladas for hella years, and I had never thought of or heard of doing it just on a stovetop. Anyway, I stopped being able to eat cheese for hella years, and I just realized that I found a cheese I can eat that I would love to make enchiladas with. So that's fun. Anyway, thank you, Rick Bayless, for teaching me how to make enchiladas in the pan. I should make it on my YouTube channel. Yay. I like kissing. It's, well, if we're gonna get married, it's a requirement. flyweight. Yay! Why would I do that, Drax? I'm joking. Okay. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Jord. When people insinuate that I shouldn't have hair, I can only think of the Epstein files now. And you're just like some whole level of gross. A man who expects a woman not to have hair is gross. Also, women who think that is gross. Sorry, I'm a woman, not a little girl. So you might be confused. Ew. Ew. Oh wow, I said ew before I even read you saying ew. Yeah, a person who wants a grown-ass woman to be hairless is gross. Thank you. Ew! If your women have to be hairless to be clean, then they have other issues, not the hair. Also, like, hair is not dirty. Do people like, I don't want to ask what people do to other mammals that have hair. But hair is not dirty. Oh wow, you're so enlightened. Okay. Well, I only want to talk to the people who like me just as much or even more, no matter how dirty I am. Hi. Which love song? Snort. Thank you. Yeah? Yeah. Ciabatta. I don't own any 90s love songs. Schizophrenic love song, thank you. Okay. I have a schizophrenic love song written in 2020 something. That sounds about right. I don't want to listen to it. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna go eat. Hi, Silverfett. Sorry you're missing me. I have to go eat food. I'm watching Ink Master. I'm watching a show that I'm ashamed to watch. Guess what show I'm ashamed to watch? Wait, don't do it. Oh no. I said I wasn't gonna watch this show again until next month, but when my roommate comes home and I'm watching the show, I'm like, oh. Last time he came home when I was watching this show, I made this giant sound and he thought that I was streaming in the living room or something. He like opens the door and I'm like, ah. And he's like, oh. And he like goes to close the door. And I'm like, no, I'm ashamed. I like Ink Masters. I'm not ashamed of Ink Master. Although my roommate mocks. I shouldn't say that. He'll get him in trouble with a bunch of tough guys and women. Anyway, my roommate doesn't like watching Ink Master. Why the fudge would you watch that, Silverfett? Wait, are you a trucker? That sounds horrifying. Okay, so I watched the show that I'm ashamed of. I watched Ink Masters. When my roommate gets home, I've been watching this series that I watched when I was a freaking kid. It's a Nickelodeon show. It's terrible too. It's like really bad. It's Are You Afraid of the Dark? I've been rewatching Are You Afraid of the Dark from my childhood, and like this stuff used to scare me when I was like 5. So it's really interesting reliving stuff that scared me when I was 5 years old. Also, I love the look on my roommate's face when he's watching this crazy crap. He he's okay, so Are You Afraid of the Dark is like a kid's version of some shows that are his favorite. Like we've watched it to death, but we really like The Twilight Zone. But there's also this one called there's this series called Tales from the Dark Side that are iconic in my opinion. So I feel like it's a kid's version of Tales from the Dark Side. And I watched all the episodes of Tales from the Dark Side that he and I had access to. And so, like, until they were just, I knew every word of them and it was annoying. I didn't want to watch them anymore because I've seen them 500 times each. Anyway, so watching new stories with my roommate that are like kid versions of Tales from the Dark Side, and they're wacky. They are so wacky. They are so written by adults in the creepiest context, like weird adults making kids say stuff and do things. That was weird, bro. Shout down to Nickelodeon for doing weird crap with kids. But anyway, um, so I've been watching that, and the best part of watching that is literally watching my roommate's face. He has like the most bemused look on his face ever, and it's great. Also, I keep on putting Tales from the Dark Side on and trying to make dinner like I'm going to be able to understand anything that happens if I'm not paying attention. And they pack so many things into the smallest amount of time. Like these stories are just stacked to the gills with details or weird BS. Like just so many I feel like this show really affected my development as a literary artist, which sounds funny, but watching all this outlandish BS made me think outlandishly. Imagine that. Anyway, I think I'm leaning towards tacos. Tacos. That's what we're talking about, Allie. We're literally talking about Are You Afraid of the Dark? Which is a kid's show. It's not good for kids. For the love of God, don't let your kids watch this kid's show unless you're already screwing them up with worse horror films, I guess. But Lord have mercy. This is not good for kids. It was weird. So weird and so adult and so weird. Satanic Panic? This freaking show embodied satanic panic, but you should be panicked. It was literally witchcrafting the kids hard. I'm not one for saying that, but it legit was a cult, and for real. Anyway, I've been diagnosed as being that B. I love saying that. I look forward to saying it uncensored. But anyway, yeah. I'm chilling these days. These days when people ask me if I'm special needs, my real response is, I especially need your cash. But I'm just joking or riffing. I'm probably not joking, but I'm not tripping on it like that. Anyway, I'm gonna go eat something. I have a lot of food. I'm excited. I might just eat a salad because with the salad, you just gotta dump it and then stir it. That's my level of willingness to cook right now. I got about one dump and one stir in me. That's about it. Okay. Thank you for joining me. I had fun. We had a legit concert. Ooh, thank you, Trilo. Alright, bye.